Since its introduction some years ago now, the iPad has proved to be a valuable tool for children with severe and complex needs. It is an incredibly motivating device, brilliant image, very easy to use, superb touch access. All of these factors seem to have done things and worked for children that previous technologies haven't. Since this development, we at Inclusive Technology have been looking at the development of iPads, how we can work to make them more accessible by introducing a series of apps as well as accessories, particularly a range of mounting systems and also switch access, because although the major method of accessing the iPad is by touch, there's great value in giving those children who cannot do that the ability to use this wonderful new device as their friends do. First of all, we'll look at some of the apps, and to do that I'm going to put the iPad into a desk mount to make it easier for me to show you how they work. Now we're going to have a look at some of the apps that we've developed for the iPad. Peeping Musicians we'll have a look at. And the idea of this is to encourage somebody to look around the screen, wait for something to appear and then touch it. One of the important features of this particular app is actually getting the children used to waiting and not just touching the screen anywhere. It's also a really valuable assessment tool in that we can help decide that somebody's able to locate the targets on different parts of the screen and then get to them. We're going to have a look at Smarty Pants, a program to discuss feelings and ideas and how you are, and to look at ways of expressing those. So we can choose a character and we get symbols of different kinds of feelings. We can move through the symbols to look for the one that we might be feeling at the moment. Are we angry or afraid? It's a great opportunity to discuss feelings. It also introduces the use of symbols and using symbols to convey meanings. So we may be feeling happy. We see what happy means. Or we may be embarrassed. The iAdapter carrying case has been developed to provide extra protection for your iPad to make it easier to use as a communication device to give more volume to the sound. So it basically is a case into which the iPad is fitted. It allows you to access it fully via the touch screen. When you're running software, you get the benefit of increased volume of sound.
There is one shark swimming in the pond. It didn't want my bread, it ate a duck instead. There is one shark swimming in the pond.
It is fitted with a sliding volume control switch. You can choose between turning the volume off completely, a mid-level or a high level, in addition to the control that you get from the iPad itself. Other features include a cover for the button so that we can stop somebody closing down an application. Typically, a lot of people will look for this to use their iPad as a communication device, where the increased volume is obviously very important. So with the communication program opened, we can get good loud output.
My name is my favorite. I don't know.
And if we lock the sliding cover, we can't get out of the program, so the user is completely safe. In addition to that, we have access to all the standard connections, the connection port on this side, and on the other side are various controls and an input socket for the rechargeable batteries. The case has its own amplifier and separate battery, so it doesn't rely on getting power from the iPad. But otherwise, the iPad is protected, it's safe. The case has got a desktop stand, it's got a carrying handle, provided with shoulder strap as well, and on the back there are mounting holes for a mounting plate to adapt it to a number of standard mounting systems. For further information about all the accessories and apps you've seen in this video, visit the Inclusive Technology website.